Hi guys. Yo, what's up? We are some people somewhere saying some words. We're here to read some poems for you guys, but it's gonna be punk as fuck. Alright. Okay, now let's go super fucking experimental. We go trapping in a liminal state. Guitar. We had a bass for this as well. Unless you want keys and you get bass. You want to play bass? Sorry. I feel like such a princess being like bass in this song. Yeah, we're going fucking experimental with this shit. Alright. We're in A sharp minor? F sharp minor. F sharp. I also don't know what these like keys actually really mean. That sounds great though. Like, God's sake, forsake my sake. I've got no place in this rat race. I'm done stuffing my face with empty dinner plates. I can't relate to all this hate. Gated communities keeping out segregated poverty like the new apartheid. Is it too late? I've been confusing Cupid, and he's too ruthless. Red sinning in the devil's bin. Red grinning, trust me, he's not toothless. Hard luck, head stuck, head spinning in a cube. Call me Rubik's, and I think I might just start to lose it. Because the man on the screen is telling me I'm an enemy of the state for not participating in this revelry of hate. I'm falling for a girl called anything but grace. We are all just trapping in this liminal state. We're wasting our days in this liminal state, wasting away in this criminal place. This state got a villainous face. Oh God, can't you show us your way, your grace? Oh God, can't you show us your way, your grace? Cause I don't want my people to be tricked by mercenaries, and I don't want my people to be contrary or contraire. Nous allons, mon frère. If there's power in the streets, then there's power everywhere, anywhere. But I'm losing hair, neither here nor there. Not moving but never staying still. Fuck both the red and blue. I can't stomach either pill, but fuck that white flag too. If the ship is sinking, we'll go down as a crew. Cause I'll stand by you if you stand by me too. And I'm firing photons and phasers, rotating lasers. I live on cigarettes, coke, cake and prayers. It's all one big game and we are the players. Living with the misbelievers, doubters and naysayers. And maybe at the bottom of this bottle we'll find the gateway to save us. But watch this government abandon us like they gave up the people for Lent. I pay in verses like scriptures, words like a tithe of 10 talents. And the tides of change are washing us clean like the rain is heaven sent. It's all time well spent before the sentence comes to an end. So I raise a toast, blink twice and click send. And I wake up another day to repent. And I know it's belated, but I fall to my knees and I say, is there any way out of this liminal state? We're wasting our days in this liminal state, wasting away in this criminal place. This state got a villainous face. Oh God, can't you show us your way, your grace? We're wasting our days in this liminal state, wasting away in this criminal place. This state got a villainous face. Oh God, can't you show us your way, your grace? Thanks, guys. No, I thirst. So we've got one more of the improv pieces, and then we have two pieces that we kind of rehearsed, which were pieces me. And they come off our album. You can check it out on Spotify if you're down to not have a good time for an hour. If you'd like to sit down for an hour and just really not enjoy what you're listening to, you can do that. But this poem is called I Thirst. No, oh, bass? Oh, you want to do drums? Yeah, cool. Let's do drums. Okay. But can we keep it nice and chilled for the beginning? Can we keep it very chilled for the beginning? In fact, I'm almost down to like, can we start like major keys, no real rhythm, just a couple of little hi-hats and little taps. I don't need to. Okay, so this poem is called I Thirst. It's a love poem, I guess. love poem. It's not really a love poem. Yeah, okay, let's do this. Oh, angel, I would fall for you. I would drown out the world. I'd call down the storm. I'd get down on all fours. I will bite, I will tear, I will claw for you. And when your cup is empty, I will pour for you. I want to make the beds we unmake together. Hang your stained sheets up on painted streets. Feel the world shake beneath. Tempt fate, break and burst. Give, quench and then sate the thirst with you. I would forsake the first for you. And in sickness, I'll play nurse for you. And when you lay your head down to sleep, I will wait with you. And when you rise in the morning, I will wake with you. For I drank from the river 1,000 years ago, starched white bones like stepping stones, and I'm lost in the throes of never letting go. Please trust me, the water I've been standing in isn't stagnant. It's just moving slow. And I could sit and watch the grass on your arms grow. While the world around us withers and dies, shivers and cries, the fire on the mountain quivers and sighs. I bottled the river and poured it between your thighs. We stole from the fountain, so we ain't never getting old. And that's just how the story goes, or so I'm told. And I would tell it again. The first fruit tree, I would fell it again. The first human being, I would sell it again. The village in the valley, I would shell it again. The people down below, I would rain hell again. I'm the man who sold the world and I would sell it again. Betray a friend, money in the temple and I would lend it again. A rock to the temple of my brother and I would do it again. I'm Cain to Abel, I'm Delilah and Samson is chained in the temple. I cut his hair and I would do it again. I strung him up and I would do it again. Then I kissed the lips of the Savior and I would do it again. I denied him 3 times and I would do it again. I carved his cross and I would do it again. I tripped his steps and I would do it again. I ripped his side and I would do it again. I watched the water drip out and I would do it again. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani. Because I became man and I would do it again. Oh angel, I would fall for you. Alright, so now we have another love poem. We do actually have another love poem. This one is off the album. And this poem is called Malus Domestica. Which sounds really rough, but is literally just the Latin name for an apple. Malus domestica, bad fruit. So yeah, this poem is called Malus domestica. The speakers are telling us to shut the fuck up, but we make more noise. Make more noise. Fuck, this is actually, it's funny, this is like the first poem that we've written that we're performing today that's like an actual piece. that has been recorded and like we know, and it's the first poem that I don't actually know all the way through. So we'll see how much of this I remember. You see, we shared a bitten apple. Back when I was as smitten by your button-up t-shirt as you were by my short skirt. Lying in the dappled shade of the cemetery, or searching for a yurt where we would forever sleep. Lost in an embrace we thought would always keep us safe, back when you were mine and I was yours. Happy hyena laughter, and a lion's loving roar. But now that apple is reduced to its simple core. Remember when we dealt with hurt together, before we dealt hurt to each other. We switched the ace of hearts for the jack of clubs, switched a place in our hearts with a lack of love, and switched places in class so that now we sit apart. But I've got to keep that poker face, closing the windows of my eyes like I'm trying to keep out the rain that falls from a colorless sky. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain, bitter feelings, phlegm-filled throats, and so much fucking pain. I stood so tall with you, it's no surprise that I finally had to fall. Isn't that what they say about pride? And I was so fucking proud, back when you were mine and I was yours. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain, bitter feelings, phlegm-filled throats, and so much fucking pain. It's funny how plans can change in the blink of an eye. Tears form like droplets falling from that colorless sky. And I still remember fondly when you were mine and I was yours. Back before my heart was more than a mass of scars, bruises and herpes sores. Back before my eyes weren't butchered meat, bloody red and raw. Back before the feeling of uselessness and helplessness of wanting, no needing so much more than what was on offer, like I was trying to buy love at a fucking dollar store. Remember when we were supportive, like pillars made of stone. But now I'm just stone-faced, hiding the fact that I've never felt more fucking alone. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain, bitter feelings, phlegm-filled throats, and so much fucking pain. Because you see, malice domestica turned to domestic malice. The bitten apple of the tree and Macbeth's poisoned chalice. The coiled serpent in the grass and a duck's corkscrew phallus. The never completed task and a hawk's razor talent. An anonymous mask and the sword that killed all the dragons. Back when you were mine and I was yours, we sat and dined with dear Saint Valentine, unfireful, trusting with an hand standing so tacit. But now I shake a spear at him and watch the poor shaking knees of the Shakespearean tragic. And trying to remember a time before nuclear radiation destroyed all the world's magic. The wonders of the world reduced to binary numbers through over-experimentation and the unyielding cruelty of scientific logic. The destruction of beauty, and there's no way to ever stop it. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain, bitter feelings, phlegm-filled throats, and so much fucking pain. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain, bitter feelings, phlegm-filled throats, and so much fucking pain. And that bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain. That bitten apple, the pit stem and seeds are all that remain. And maybe that's enough. Because I want to believe that the rain that falls from a colorless sky might fertilize a single fucking apple seed. And sprouting from the ground will grow a fucking apple tree. And climbing among its leaves you can feel so fucking free. High above the ground where you can finally breathe. And sitting amongst its leaves, you and another will one day eat its fruit together. And that future lover will treat you so much fucking better, sharing sweet malice domestica. And if you ever think of me in the future, I hope you bear me no malice. And you might write me a letter and address it to your loving friend. And the magic we created together may it never fucking end. And though it may never again be the same, and though it may never again be the same, that bitten apple, its seeds, they still remain. I promise that I write love poetry that doesn't sound like that. I also write like some quite chilled, easy love poems. I wrote about a poem about the summer. Oh shit, are we going straight into it? Fuck. No. That's while you're fiddling around. I wrote this poem about the summer. And it just goes, the sun was the color of a bitten bottom lip. The warmth of the summer is slowly fading into autumn mist. When the night fades out, will you still remember this? Or get lost in the embrace of night-covered bliss? Because you see the face of the earth, it turns too quick, and if you blink just for a second, you might miss it. Watched you catch smoke just for a split second between your fingertips. You caught smoke and released it. 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 As kaleidoscopes of colors collided inside my irises, collapsing, then reconstructing, self-destructing and combusting, but robustly rebuilding. A glass ceiling is shattered over my head, over and over again, 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 over and over again. Above my head, the sky itself fragmented into a million pieces, and shards of glass rained down upon me, and I danced barefoot amidst the debris. The rhythm of somebody else's heartbeat protecting my feet. The sound of their breath covering my head and shoulders like an umbrella sewn from whatever material our dreams are made from. Because I watched you catch smoke, just for a split second between your fingertips. You caught smoke and released it. 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 Hues of color that will never be discovered except by the blind. Colorful clarity amidst the murkiness of my mind. Hidden in obscurity, I'm out of sync and out of time, swimming in this chalice of holy water, holy blood and holy wine. The fabric of all that is mine meets the fabric of all that is not. And all that is not. And all that is not is. Shadows found form, animated void. Flickering formations through the space or lack thereof, where what is conscious and what is unconscious join yet remain completely apart. A needle stitches seams between two shades of fabric that may touch but will never meet. Like two lovers who will never meet. Like true lovers who will never meet. Because I watched you catch smoke. Just for a split second between your fingertips. You caught smoke and released it. You caught smoke and released it. You caught smoke. And then you released it. Well, that's us. I think we kind of